kuphi ulala ogani bendizibuza imibuzo uvela uthi qatha ushintsha sonke isimo uhlanganisa moya wami uhlanganisa moya wami uhlanganisa moya wami Sugar, sugar, sweet lover. Sugar, sugar, sweet lover. My sugar, sugar, sweet lover. Sugar, sugar, sweet lover. Sugar, sugar, sweet lover.
Africa in your hands. Connect to our website for all your news, sports, and cultural updates. channelafrica.co.za.
Digress. My girl, you told me that I'm not your love interest. See, my girl, the last time that I checked, see, nothing ain't changed yet. Except that I got a big bag and a big flag. Don't make nobody tell me nonsense, my nigga. Streets is so cold, my nigga. May nobody come try cry me a river. I'ma pull through like the strings on my guitar. Nonsense, my nigga. The streets is so cold, my nigga. When nobody come try cry me a river. I'ma pull through like the strings on my guitar. So cold outside, my brother. I don't want pull no trigger. I just want this, cause I'm going place. I don't want no wahala. It's so cold outside, my brother. I know the hate on my brother. Me, I just want this, cause I'm going places. I don't want no wahala. Oh, it's so cold outside. Me, I know they let nothing to worry me. I know they let nothing to bother me. Me no owe no one apology. Me no say Sheila no they bother nobody. Me, I know they let nothing to bother me. I know they let nothing to bother me. Me no owe no one apology. Do you get me? Me nobody tell me nonsense, my nigga. Streets is so cold, my nigga. Me nobody come try cry me a river. I'ma pull through like the strings on my guitar. Nonsense, my nigga. The streets is so cold, my nigga. Me nobody come try cry me a river. I'ma pull through like the strings on my guitar. So cold outside, my brother. I don't want pull no trigger. I just want this, cause I'm going place. I don't want no wahala. It's so cold outside, my brother. Me, I know the hate on my brother. Me, I just want this, cause I'm going place. I don't want no wahala. Oh, it's so cold outside. I know they let nothing to worry me. I know they let nothing to bother me. They no owe no one apology. You know say Sheila no they bother nobody. Me I know they let nothing to bother me. I know they let nothing to bother me. They no owe no one apology. Do you get me? It's so cold outside.
Tamaya coming in with this one titled Cold Outside. How I wish it was cold outside here in South Africa, because wow. Before that, we had Berita coming in with Jigizindo. It is 10 after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. If you have just joined us, thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. Welcome to African Diaries.
Africa, voici Abedi.
Oui, c'est moi.
Abedi est un passionné de musique dans l'âme. Il a un goût pour toutes sortes de musique et passe ses journées à écouter Channel Africa.
J'aime beaucoup la musique africaine.
Ok. Devinez quoi? Channel Africa veut aider Abedi et les mélomanes du monde entier à découvrir encore plus de musique incroyable. C'est pourquoi Channel Africa appelle les artistes africains à soumettre leur musique. Chers artistes, n'oubliez pas de nous fournir toutes vos informations pertinentes à l'email adresse musique@channelafrica.co.za. Les soumissions sont votre chance d'être entendues, mais elles ne garantissent pas une playlist. Toutes les soumissions seront soigneusement examinées pour voir si elles répondent aux exigences de notre station. Channel Africa, la perspective africaine.
African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
11 after 10 p.m. Central Africa time, we are focusing on captains of industry. Before we get into that, it's time for us to scribe in our diaries. Today, we are looking at the audacity to dream. How big do you dream when you dream? And how tangible is the reality of that dream for you at that present moment? These are questions I'm asking you. If you feel like, Sheila, it's a little too personal for a Friday, I'm not trying to talk about, my failed attempts. I'm not inspiring you to go that way. I'm also trying to push you and steer you to think bigger than you currently are. And Business Insight is helping us do this as well.
The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. If you start off with a small dream, you may not have much left when it is fulfilled, because along the way, life will test your dreams and make demands on you.
60 years of Channel Africa, your trusted voice, your African perspective into the future. Africa's very own think tank. This is Channel Africa Online. www.channelafrica.co.za.
It's Kelpie Vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. Baby, you know that I'm in a choco. Baby, you know that I'm in a choco. Baby, you know that I'm in a choco. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, with my Angelina. Oh me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body. Sure you know say the thing when you carry 50 kill somebody. You know I feel a vibe, you feel a vibe, so baby whine about me. Yeah, and I know you shy, but it's cool when we're making love. On the low, 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 on the low. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, with my Angelina. Oh no, so when I want to come out, make a signal you. Why you want to question on me like like I need that. I'm tryna put a ring on your finger too. And be a better guy, be a better guy. On the low, 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 on the low. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina. I'm a Angelina. Josu. Big Smosa.
It is 21 after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. Burna Boy coming in with that one titled On the Low. If you have just joined us, thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. Channel Africa's African Diaries. Sheila Ndikumana keeping you company. A quick breather when we get back. We'll be getting straight into our recap feature.
Conversations are happening, and Channel Africa is at the heart of them. We tell the African story with clarity, pride, and purpose, reaching audiences that matter to your brand. Partner with us and connect your business with listeners across borders in multiple languages and markets. For partnership opportunities, sponsorship, or sales, email us at partnership@channelafrica.co.za. Channel Africa, the African perspective. Let the good times roll. From the 10th of October, make a note. Channel Africa is stepping into a brand new era with the launch of our upgraded website and app. It's easy, fresh, and always on your fingertips. Wherever you are in the world, Africa's voice is just a click away. The future of Channel Africa. Okay. Goes live from the 10th of October. Don't miss the moments. From Cape to Cairo, every beat tells a story. It's African Diaries on Channel Africa.
22 after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. Let's get into our recap feature. This is a moment to reflect on some of the conversations that were hosted and, of course, pique your interest, okay? Introducing you to the offering that is Channel Africa. We kickstart off with the Rise and Shine team. Now, ahead of next month's mining Indaba in Cape Town, South Africa, illegal mining continues to be a major concern across the region. Now, the annual event will see finalization on an illegal mining compact. A collaborative framework recognizing illegal mining is not only a regulatory issue, but also a socio-economical challenge. And so the team had an opportunity to unfold this conversation.
Ahead of next month's mining Indaba in Cape Town, South Africa, illegal mining continues to be a major concern across the region. The annual event will see the finalization of an illegal mining compact, a collaborative framework recognizing that illegal mining is not only a regulatory issue, but also a socio-economic challenge. The compact aims to promote sustainable solutions that benefit both local communities and the wider mining sector. For more on this, Colin Dlamini, head of the public affairs at Mining Indaba, joins us now on the line to unpack. Colin, thank you for joining us. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Asanda, and good morning to your listeners. Thank you for having us.
It's our pleasure. Talk to us about the issue of illegal mining in particular, the impact that it has on community safety, on environmental degradation, and just social stability in general.
Thank you. The issue of illegal mining is becoming more of a pandemic now because it is all over. As we've had so much in the news of late, and it's a gateway to a lot of criminality, social ills, and the degradation of the environment, leading to gender-based violence, substance abuse, and it affects the whole ecosystem and not just the mining houses, even the communities, which is why the traditional leaders and the South African network of traditional leaders has come together and say we will not just stand by and watch our communities falter because of illegal mining.
Keeping you on the move, Benjamin Mshatama and Palisatao unpacked the conversation around how people can transform what they know into real sustainable opportunities. And they did this with Peniel Levison Halima, speaker for the Turning Knowledge into Income program.
Us to have this conversation this morning is an incredible storyteller themselves, Panian Levison, who's a speaker for Turning Knowledge into Income program. She's also a civil engineer by profession, a product manager and a ghost writer. Peniel, thank you so much for your time. Good morning and welcome to Channel Africa.
Thank you very much, and it's really glad to be here. Thank you.
It sounds like huge contrast with what you do, right? A civil engineer and a speaker and a ghostwriter. So I want to start there, right? How do you separate these two parts of yourself? And of course, how did you make sure that, you still follow your passion of writing and creativity, even as a civil engineer?
All right, that's an interesting question. It's usually a story. So, I started as a civil engineer, and in my line of work, I looked at myself as a woman and I saw how intense it was, and then I moved into project management. So I started managing engineering projects, and then tech came in. When tech came into the picture, I'm like, okay, this is a game changer, and I'm not deviating, but I need to integrate this so I don't lose myself in the market.
And then lastly, on Africa Update, the South African civil rights organization Action Society is calling for a divisive sentencing mandatory placement on the National Register for sex offenders and the public release of the register to prevent known offenders from quietly returning to spaces where children are most at risk.
Placement on the National Register for Sex Offenders and the public release of the register to prevent known offenders from quietly returning to spaces where children are most at risk. It comes after, they say, repeated failures in the justice system leave children exposed to known predators. And to discuss this further, we are joined on the line by a spokesperson for Action Society, Juanita Dupree. Juanita, good afternoon and thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
Good afternoon, Lulu. Thank you for the opportunity.
Now, how common is it for known offenders to remain in communities despite clear warning signs?
Well, there are no real statistics that we can believe because the sex offenders register is not made public. The Minister of Justice said in February last year, after countless requests for this register to be made public, it will be made public by the end of that month. It's still not. Then she came back and she said, no, it's going to happen in phases and so on. We've heard nothing again of that. So it seems like she is a bit of a liar. And because court records are sealed, and especially when it's minors involved, we don't know how many people are not on the register or are walking around when they should not be around children because we don't have access to any of the statistics. Mm-hmm.
For these and more stories, please do head over to www.channelafrica.co.za and to watch the interviews live. They happened live at some stage. Please do head over to YouTube Channel Africa, scroll to the video section and look for the heading, of course, with the conversation you are most interested in, and then peruse through the other content you might be surprised, and I say this with all the smiles and cheer because, trust you me, some of the conversations we host are exceptional and relevant to current day society. It is 30 after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. A quick breather. When we get back, we touch base with seasoned manufacturing professional and certified project and program manager.
Zilipendwa na Abedi Jean de la Croix.
Wewe ni mjasiriamali unajihusisha na biashara ya kuuza dawa. Jaribu kutuambia kwanza, kwa nini ulianzisha biashara hiyo?
Tutasema kwamba maisha ya kila siku ni kwamba mtu anapashwa kuwa na maisha ya kuweza kujitegemea. Usitegemee kuajiriwa, lakini utegemee kujiajiri na baadaye utaweza ukaajiri wengine. Na hiyo ilinipa msukumo mkubwa kwa kuweza kujiajiri na kampuni hii kwa ajili ya kuweza kuwasaidia wale ambao wanahangaika zaidi.
Unauza aina gani ya dawa?
Unasema ni dawa, lakini kwetu sisi tunaita kama vile ni pipi, ambayo ni virutubisho ambavyo vinakwenda kusaidia kwa wale ambao wanatatizwa na aina tofauti ya magonjwa.
Virutubisho hivyo sasa vinatibu magonjwa gani?
Virutubisho hivi vinatunza magonjwa kama vile ya kisukari, shinikizo la damu.
Zilipendwa kila Jumamosi kuanzia saa 12 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati hadi saa 1 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati.
Conversations are happening, and Channel Africa is at the heart of them. We tell the African story with clarity, pride, and purpose, reaching audiences that matter to your brand. Partner with us and connect your business with listeners across borders in multiple languages and markets. For partnership opportunities, sponsorship, or sales, email us at partnership@channelafrica.co.za. Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Yeah, I'm off tour, we should celebrate, dedicate some time for you, baby, it's a day. I can't be late, gotta regulate, cause I hate dirty looks on your pretty face, made back. I pulled up on a shitty day, I told her bring a passport, told her bring a case, fly out for a couple days, we should take a trip away. There's no time like the present, we're getting lit today.
Say you wanna link on the low, meet me between the sheets on the low, so that no one can see us on the low. Make we just creep it though. I know you want the link on the low. We have to stay discreet, you don't know. And now we're on the street on the low. And if they asking about we, I don't know. Turn nothing to something and say that it's nothing. Stop all the fronting when we both know we're talking. It's not up for discussion. We don't do much discussing. So don't act like there's nothing when we both know there's something. You know you make me vex on the low. Boy, you make me stress, you don't know. Then you send me sweet texts on the low. So now I can't leave you alone. Yeah, might be in too deep. Can't save myself, can I lose it? Feel like me rendering a service and you give me a tip. Mind going crazy, chasing lucid dreams. Turn nothing to something and say that it's nothing. Stop all the fronting when we both know we're talking. It's not up for discussion. We don't do much discussing. So act like there's nothing when we both know there's something.
Yeah, I'm off tour, we should celebrate, dedicate some time for you, baby, it's a day I can't.
Tiwa Savage alongside Skepta, and this one titled On the Low. It is 27 before 11 p.m. Central Africa time. Time for us to get into our very first conversation, from hands that build to minds that lead. Tonight we sit with a woman whose journey reminds us that leadership doesn't always begin in boardrooms. Sometimes it begins on factory floors and overalls, learning the weight of responsibility one task at a time. Now, Yandiswa Mdlalose is a manufacturing professional and a certified project and program manager. But more than the titles, she represents a generation of African women redefining what expertise, endurance, and authority look like in industrial spaces. In many African societies, leadership begins with labor. You must know the work before you command the work. And Yandiswa is living proof of that. Joining us on the line this evening, we are about to recognize a superstar, of course, and just really shower in her grace and learn a thing or two. Yandiswa, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to African Diaries.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let's start with the beginning, not the qualifications, not the glitz and the glam. I want the very beginning, the foundational place, right? What do you think that the first, I suppose, square of work did for you in terms of manufacturing, in terms of being in the factory yourself? How do you think that probed the leader in you?
So I started as an operator in Strondale. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say the company.
Shoot for it.
Yeah, I started at Ford. I was still very young, 22 years old.
Yeah.
Started as an operator, and there was a time when there was a shift in the automotive industry. And there was a retrenchment happening, and they moved us. They asked for those that wanted to move to Pretoria because they didn't want to retrench us, obviously. So I took a leap of faith, and I left Port Elizabeth, which is now called Ikabeja, and I came to Pretoria in 2005 as an operator. And I went through the ranks, became a lean facilitator, became a support system for the systems, for production system, and I was appointed as also a Ford production system technician. And then I left because there was another shift where we had another retrenchment in 2008. And I came back in 2011 as a Ford production system technician. I came back and I became an MMOG engineer. I've went through the ranks, and then I became a coach, a Ford production coach, where I was now coaching on systems in terms of how we're running the business, how we were focusing on running the business via a global production system. And then moved from that, there was this transformational thing that was happening. So I exchanged my office and my heels and my air-conditioned, now a production process coach, where I was now doing the job in terms of literally building cars. So when the new generation Ranger was built, I was building the box, I was building the doors, I was building the dashboard. It was quite humbling. It was quite humbling for me because when I first came to Ford in 2005, I was putting in a plastic that is over the door. But now I was the process coach for the door line. So for me, it was quite humbling, and it has taught me so much in terms of empathy, in terms of how to treat people. So basically that's me. That's what I did for 21 years. For 21 years. I
Sure.
did that for 21 years. Don't ask me how old I am.
Yandiswa, I would never. You are young and gorgeous and living life. That's all we need to know. The voice there of manufacturing professional and certified project and program manager, that is Yandiswa Mdlalose, joining us this evening. A quick breather. When we get back, we touch base with Yandiswa further.
As 2025 draws to a close, we pause to honor the spirits that connect us. The festive season reminds us of what truly matters: family, community, and unity. No matter where you gather or reflect, Channel Africa is with you. Bring your stories and voices that are shaped by the African perspective.
Something significant happened on this day. Asanda, you were a baby, I'm sure. I'm not even sure if you were born. No, you were a baby, yeah.
Yoga. Matseko is still trying to convince me and look me
No,
over
I've done that already, and you're going to come now on the journey.
I will try.
From all of us to all of you, may your season be safe and peaceful. Channel Africa, the African perspective. Turn the page. It's African Diaries on Channel Africa.
It is 41 after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. We're still in conversation with our superstar, kick-starting off our lineup. That is Yandiswa Mdlalose, a part of the Captains of Industry feature. And we're looking at the world of manufacturing. We're looking at the world of project management, and also just getting into her life, getting into her times, unpacking who she is. Yandiswa, I want to go into you saying that you working as a craftsman, right? Because that's what you refer to the craft as, right? You don't look at it as this technical space. You talk about it as craftsmanship, and how it humbled you and how it brought you to a place where I think you are able to be centered enough to lead people correctly. Do you think we see a lot of that in society today, where leaders have first-hand experience of what it is their subordinates need to do, but also being able to humbly lead them forward? Are you seeing that in society today?
Not at all.
Sure. Okay.
Not at all. So my belief was, and always has been, that leadership, especially in manufacturing, is often framed around authority, right? Hierarchy and technical control.
Sure.
But mostly for me, leadership needs to involve empathy, because you're working with people. And leadership is not about being the top manager, process coach, somebody who is managing people. To an extent that I had spent most of my time with my people then, I would literally eat with them. I remember there is one friend of mine that would literally chase me away, that we don't sit with leaders. You're supposed to be sitting with other leaders. Go away from us.
Yeah.
But because of, I wanted to know each and every one of them. And I could not know each and every one of them if I'm not part of them.
Sure.
So for me, it's about being part of the people, and mostly leading with empathy. If someone is sick, someone is sick. If someone has got a bereavement, let's all support.
Yeah.
And I remember at one stage in my life in manufacturing, one of ours passed away. And I had to make sure that everyone understands the fact that it's not only, we have not only lost a colleague, but we have lost, there's a family that has lost a daughter. There's a child that has lost a mother. and there's a husband that has lost a wife. And I had to bring everyone, including senior management. I remember I had to get all of their cars for us to go and show respect to the family. So for me, leadership is more about empathy.
Sure. I love that you say that, because I do see the world moving towards a feministic approach to leadership. We are seeing the necessity for nurturing. We are seeing the necessity for considering people first and not necessarily the job. And it's not to say that the job is not important. It's more so if the people are well taken care of, then the job is extremely exceptional and the results you're looking for will be met. Let's talk about your transition from manufacturing to becoming management, because I mean, that's another level. We're managing projects now. You know what I mean? Talk to me. How was that? Was it a smooth transition? Were you just on the up and up? Were you falling through the cracks? What was it like?
So I've always been included in projects, in different projects within the company. So when I moved out from Ford, I became my own manager. Like I'm currently, I am a managing director for the productivity team Africa. That does quality management, that does SMME mentoring and coaching, quality engineering consulting, and performance management. So that has helped me a lot in terms of, I know how to plan, I know how to communicate because of my project management. I've got a post degree in project management.
Sure. And when you are talking about degrees, and I know these are very important, right? We are somewhat coming to a place where the material we once studied, the material we once consumed, is somewhat slipping through the cracks. How do you stay top of your game? How do you stay learned in that particular field, a field that's ever evolving, a field that's highly affiliated with technology, a field that requires you to continuously be a scholar more than you being a master?
So after becoming the managing director, I'm a founder of Women in Automotive South Africa, which has a variety of different women. We have executives, we've got entrepreneurs, we've got workers, everyone is in there. We've got a capacity of about 367,000. 367 women in one space, women in tracking. So what has inspired me is the fact that it is important to be a leader, but to be a person, and to be to have humanity, right? To have humanity, and WASA has taught me a lot, because now I'm faced with a lot of women, and what we're striving for is advancement in helping our industry to transform, literally and intentionally. So basically that's that.
Yandiswa, I think it's on this note that we'll end the conversation. I want to find out from you, for a lady who is watching you and thinking to themselves, this is a highly male-dominated industry. This is one where you'll continuously need to prove yourself, but also it's one that feels a bit, I don't know, on the masculine end, and I don't know if I'll fit in as a woman. What's a one sentence that you can give her, the one sentence step of wisdom that you can give her to say, listen, you can do it, you can make it, and this industry is for you?
So this is a very male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
And knowing your role is very important. Knowing when to speak, when to lead, and when to deliver. It's very important in this male-dominated industry that we are in. You don't have to have a say in everything. You don't have to show that you. I don't know how to put it, but you don't need to show muscle that you want to advance transformation.
Sure.
Because one of the things that I've discovered in being the leader of Women in Automotive South Africa is that we really don't understand transformation.
Sure.
We think that transformation is anything that we can think of that involves women. Transformation is about inclusivity. Let's include women. Let's make sure that women are part of the things that are being done. Women can do tooling. We have women that have auto bodies. We have women that have auto body factories. We have women that are into tooling. We have women that are into all sorts. But women can be able to do it. That's one of the things that WASA is driving. And building alliances across functions and leadership levels is also very important. And making collaborations. We cannot do this on our own. We still do need the men.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we do need to be women and do things the women way, the soft touch of things. It doesn't have to be very aggressive, but we still need to do things the soft, empathetic, and very authentic. I always say you can never be a woman in automotive and shout people out there, but come home and be a very soft, loving wife and loving mother to your children. You need to be authentic. It can't be forced.
The voice there of Captain of Industry in the manufacturing and the automotive sector. That is Yandiswa Mdlalose joining us this evening, manufacturing professional and certified project and program manager. Madame, Ma'am, Miss, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me.
52 after 10 p.m. Central African time as you simmer in that knowledge. And if you're a woman, as you take in the possibilities that are. Let's get some music.
Be inspired. Stay informed. Channel Africa, the beauty of life. Now available anytime, anywhere with our new app. For 60 years, Channel Africa has connected the continent. Celebrate the journey. Celebrate the African perspective.
This is the story of a young Kalanga girl whose mother had died, and then she was left under the care of her father. So one day her father fell so sick, and he asked her to go to the Domboshava Hills to look for a healer. She went to the Domboshava Hills. Under a big rock in the cave, she found a creature with the face of a man and the body of a large snake. The girl began to sing a song, and the creature followed her to the compound. At the compound, the creature licked the wounds of the old man, and the old man was healed. The old man then said to the creature, "I have nothing to give you for what you have done for me, but you shall marry my daughter." The old man arranged a lobola feast for his daughter and the creature. The creature then transformed into a handsome young man, and the two were married.
We are on Open Views Audio Bouquet. Channel 628.
That beautiful number coming in by Ndingo Joa, and that one titled Nkabile. If you have just joined us, a blessed and beautiful one to you and yours. Welcome to African Diaries. Sheila Ndikumana keeping you company. 2 minutes before the top of the new hour, I want to pose some questions to you. We're talking to captains of industry, people that are showing us that, listen, the sky is not the limit, okay? We can go beyond the sky. In actual fact, we can step into other spheres that we don't ourselves believe is possible. And so they're coming onto the platform and showing us that resilience, strength, wit, interest, love, daring, imagination. All of these form part of that process. Sometimes losses, sometimes failure to get to that pinnacle point that you so desire in your particular field of interest. And so that is what we're touching on today. And I'd love to ask you a question. Do you think that you could be a captain of industry? I know it's a Friday. I know you chilling. You're saying, Sheila, listen, I do not understand why you're trying to be this deep on a Friday, but I must say this. I must ask this question so that Monday, when you decide you're going to work and you are getting ready, you are knowing that you are putting your best foot forward. You are knowing that you are giving your all, because it's very important to that goal we want to attain. So I'm going to leave you with that question. Do you think you can become a captain of industry?
Conversations that touch the heart and inspire change. Here on African Diaries, only on Channel Africa. Join us on www.channelafrica.co.za.
It is the second hour of African Diaries. We are exploring the realms of law, legislature, legal things. Listen, if that is your sphere of interest, then this is where we're parking in the second hour. And we're going to be talking to our captains of industry in just a short bit. I still want you to ruminate on the question that I asked you. Do you believe that you can become a captain of industry? Perhaps this is a conversation for your diary. Okay, it's not necessarily for you to send through a voice note or a text message, but I'd love to hear from you this evening. Find us on WhatsApp +27 83 288 6684.
Africa Speaks on African Diaries with Sheila Ndikumana.
So in love, can't you see? I like you.
The sound of Africa is evolving. Experience our new mobile app. Free to download, free to connect.
Kila linalonifika, maana kukosea ni wajibu. Mola meshaandika, na sianguki. Mimi nimechaguliwa, na nitegemea achoki, hajawahi kupitiwa. Navyotuma viniue, ndo vinanikuza, vinanipa ujasiri na kuagado kamili. Taka kunidhurumia, upite kwake kwanza. Mungu wangu halali, ana ulinzi mkali, na ndiyo maana naringa, 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 nalindwa na Mungu. Msinione navimba, 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 nalindwa na Mungu. Praise God, she's the Lord. Roho baya ubinafsi, hajaumbiwa nyungu nyungu, wala mtu mwenye maarifa. Kweli mabaya sikosi, najua mazuri yangu mtayasema nikifa. Unaniona napambana kwa tabu na dhoruba, nilinde virogo vya walimwengu visinifike ngo. Utadhani wao hawana, umewapa vikubwa, ila bado hiki kidogo changu kinawatoa roho. Nasianguki, mimi nimechaguliwa, nategemea hachoki, hajawahi kupitiwa. Navyotuma viniue, ndo vinanikuza, vinanipa ujasiri na kuagado kamili. Taka kunidhurumia, upite kwake kwanza. Mungu wangu halali, ana ulinzi mkali, na ndiyo maana naringa, 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 nalindwa na Mungu. Msinione navimba, 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 nalindwa na Mungu.
We had beautiful music coming through. Zuchu, my technical producer's favorite artist at this very stage, and this one titled Naringa. Before that, we had Una Rams coming in with I Like You. It is 9 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. This is African Diaries. Sheila Ndikumana keeping you company, and we're about to get into a conversation concerning the world of law. I'm excited to be speaking to our guest in just a short bit. For now, let's take a quick breather.
Got something to say? Are you passionate about issues that matter? Do you have a voice that deserves to be heard? Well, we've got the perfect platform for you. Call in or drop us a WhatsApp on +27 63 406 9126 and we will call you back so you could have your say and be part of the conversation.
30 years of age. I just turned 30 on the 15th of November. So that's who I am,
It's not just talk. It's your chance to air your views, share your opinion, engage with a community that values your perspective. Follow us on our social media. Visit our website at www.channelafrica.co.za and get ready to share your views on Channel Africa, the African perspective. Ahoy, matey.
Captain here to help, right, boys?
Set sail with us on a digital voyage like no other. Channel Africa has a treasure trove of awesomeness. That is our website and social media pages.
Tell me, why are you here?
We want you to be part of our adventure.
The winds are changing, Captain. And this time...
Imagine a world where curiosity knows no bounds, where entertainment meets enlightenment, and where every click leads to the African perspective. Visit us on our website, www.channelafrica.co.za, or follow us on Instagram or on X at Channel Africa One. Go on, like us on Facebook at Channel Africa One. So, spread the word. Tell a friend that Channel Africa's online variety is what they need on the web. Channel Africa, the African perspective. Your passport to Africa's untold stories. Only on African Diaries. Weekdays, 10 till midnight.
11 after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. Let's turn our attention to a space where words carry weight. No, not the media industry per se, but where decisions alter lives and leadership must constantly balance power within the realms of fairness. We speak to Katleho Mukhosi, who is an admitted attorney of the High Court and a director at Nhlapo Mukhosi Incorporated, where he leads litigation and dispute resolution. Now, beyond the courtroom, he represents a new generation of African legal professionals whose task is not only with the law and dealing with such, but also to bring about a humanization to their experience. Katleho, thank you so much for coming through to studio. I'm excited.
Yes.
Listen, we are hanging together. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Sure.
Excited.
Katleho, did you always know that law is your thing?
I think from a young age, just I think influences around me. I liked reading, so I remember that from primary school I liked reading, and then from there I think I developed my love for debating. So there was like a lot of debating, a lot of public speaking that I loved, and also drama. I was involved in a lot of drama from a young age, and then that allowed me even to go ahead and audition at National School of the Arts, and then I auditioned at National School of the Arts, and then I got in for grade 8, and I spent 5 years at National School of the Arts doing drama. And then from there, I think my love, and that's where my passion developed, and I thought, I want to study law. So that's how I went to Wits University, and I enrolled for an LLB.
Sure. And I'm just missing that drama component. But I should have taken your route. So you get to Wits and you're studying LLB. Was it what you hoped for? Was it what you imagined it to be?
Studying the LLB at Wits University, I won't lie, it was challenging. Coming from high school, I think high school, and then going to university. University is like a different level. It's a different standard. Lecturers want more from you. So I think I needed to learn that. I think I think it was a journey, and now, being, I was actually looking at my Facebook stories now in January. It was showing me that 2016 March, April, I graduated from Wits University. So it was almost like 10 years. It was like a 10-year reflection now, 2026. So it's been 10 years since I've graduated from Wits with my LLB degree. And I think it was a journey that I needed to go through, even though maybe some of the courses and stuff were challenging at the Wits Law School. But I think it was a journey that I needed to go through. It taught me grit. It taught me resilience. It taught me actually to believe in myself, because I think as you're traveling on this journey that we call life, one thing that you learn is that you shouldn't compare yourself with others, and you learn that you are on your own journey and your own path. And I think I needed to go through that to allow me to be a director and partner at Ntlapo Mkhosi Attorneys today.
Sure. I can only imagine that edge. I know Wits leaves you on the edge.
Yes,
has
the
its
Wits
effects. It has its effects. But where did you learn grace? Because it's one thing to be grit filled and resilient and zealous, and have all these striking, I suppose, approaches towards the world of law. It's another to encompass that with grace and understand people. Where did you learn that?
I think I must give credit to my parents. I must give credit to my parents. From a young age, we went to church. So my mom and dad, my mom would wake us up on a Sunday morning. Tsogang, are yen kerekeng, gaona o salang muntlung. There's no one who's, getting left behind on a Sunday morning. So my parents raised us Roman Catholic. I'm Roman Catholic. From a young age, I was baptized in the Catholic Church. So I just think those values for myself that I learned, I think they stayed with me. And then I think for myself it just developed even when I was at Wits. You're away from parents, you're away from support system, you're on your own, you have to study. And then that's when I saw that, I learned a lot about myself. I became closer to God, I think, in those years for myself, and, having your own relationship with God as well. And then I think that's where, I think for me, character development, that's where I grew. And I think it has prepared me for the challenges that I'm facing now, because being an entrepreneur in South Africa is not easy. Most of the time, sometimes you don't get funding. We don't get funding from the government. You don't get assistance. So me and my law firm partner we started this law firm during COVID. So many people don't know, I was at home having my degree, finished my internship from the law firm, and then they didn't retain me. And then I was looking for a job. Sometimes you're thinking like, okay, I have to work for someone. And then my law firm partner, Mr. Ntlapo, approached me, and he said, Katlego, there's something that you have. I was referring clients to him. Many people would call me, would say, Katlego, I need legal assistance. And then at the time I didn't have my own firm. So I was like, okay, I can't do the law, practice the law on my own. I'm not registered. So I was referring to David. And then from there he approached me. And then when he approached me, he said, Katlego, come and join me, and come, let's be business partners, and come and be a director and partner in the law firm. So now that was during COVID 2020, and now I can say for myself, 5 years later, now going on to 6 years, the law firm is going strong.
Oh my goodness, what a celebratory moment. Oh my goodness, I felt the joy, and I'm saying this because there's a study that suggests that between the first and the fifth year of beginning a business, that is basically the crux. If it fails between those 5 years, you're probably going to struggle to get it up again. But if you do see success beyond 5, then you're on the up and up, right? And so congratulations.
No, thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
I want to talk about your recognition. You have accolades behind you, right?
Yes.
Some such as the TransUnion Rising Star Award and the Top 100 Shining Stars Award. How does this affect your ability to lead in the courtroom?
I think, me being able to lead or being able to do my work at court when I'm representing my clients, I think it came from when I was an intern, when I did my internship. So in law, we graduate with your law degree, and then you have to go do your internship, either to become an admitted attorney of the High Court or to become an advocate like Bo Advocate Dalimpof. So I chose the attorney route to become an attorney, and then I had to go through 2-year internship. And then in those 2 years, you write board exams as well with the Law Society of South Africa to qualify. So I think when I was learning, so remember now what happens, you're leaving the textbook, you're leaving what you learned at school, and then now you get into a law firm, you see a client face to face for the first time, you've got a boss, a director, they're teaching you the law, and then now you take your client's matter and your client's problem and you go to court and you go before a magistrate. In the magistrate's court now, you are there presenting the law, you are arguing the law, you have to come up with strategies, you have to, many people not, you have to go and do your homework, you actually have to go and research, you have to go and prepare, you have to know your case law, know your story. So I think, that gave me the internship and the practical that I had to do, gave me the grit, gave me the work ethic that I have now. So now in the legal profession, when now I'm being recognized for top 100 under law and justice, and then I was recognized under entrepreneurship for the TransUnion Rising Star Awards. I think that for me, it's like a cherry on top. It just, I think it makes everything, the sleepless nights and the worrying about my clients, because that's basically what I do now. I'm an attorney. I've got lots of files in my office. People come to me with their legal problems. So I'm a problem solver. I have to solve my clients' problems. They come to me, someone has harassed them, or they come to me, debt collection, someone has taken money from them, or unjustified enrichment, someone has being enriched from them paying a service or something. So I think those accolades actually they bring joy and they make me so happy, and I think they make now this legal profession, and like I said to you, 5 years in, it's making it worth it. And at least for me, it's giving me hope that Katlego, you chose the right profession.
Absolutely. I believe you did. The voice there of Katlego, or rather Katlego Mukosi, joining us, an admitted attorney of the High Court and a director at Ntlapo Mukosi Incorporated, joining us this evening, 21 after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. If you have your questions, send them through to WhatsApp +27 83 288 6684. For now, we take a quick breather.
Channel Africa 1060. 6 decades of stories, voices and vision.
Ukatili wa kijinsia unaharibu maisha na kutenga jamii. Hutokea nyumbani, shuleni, kazini na mara nyingi kwa ukimya. Lakini hauwezi kuendelea. Ukiona, ongea. Ikiwa unaumia, funguka, kwa sababu kutofanya lolote sio chaguo. Sikiliza vituo vyote 19 vya redio kuanzia Jumatano ya tarehe 23 Julai kwenye mijadala, ushauri, tamthilia, maonyesho ya elimu na mahojiano na wataalam, manusura, watunga sheria na nchi nzima iliyoathirika na ukatili wa kijinsia kwenye vituo vyako pendwa vya redio. Piga simu 0800 428 ili kuripoti unyanyasaji au kupata msaada. GBV, ikomeshwe na wewe. Ujumbe huu umeletwa kwenu na shirika la SABC.
The story that moves the continent. It's on African Diaries on Channel Africa.
23 after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. We're still in conversation with Katlego Mukosi, who's an admitted attorney of the High Court and a director at Ntlapo Mukosi Incorporated. We're talking all things law, getting into the life and times of Katlego, but also just appreciating this industry and how you are championing it. I want to talk about, so we've gone through your varsity time, we've gone through your accolades, we've gone through you stepping into the realm of business and how this 5-year stretch going on 6 has been a beautiful one of learning, one of growing. I want to talk about failure. Right, I think a lot of the time we praise, the good stuff, like we won 6 years. What about those moments when you failed? How did you take it? How did you stomach perhaps being not retained at the company that you're interning in? Perhaps a moment where a client didn't win and you're representing them.
I think, in the profession and just in life, there will be failures.
Yeah.
I can just probably take it back to like the board, when I was writing board exams, and we write board exams and we have to pass them in order to be an admitted attorney. So when you study so hard, and then you don't pass a board exam, you don't get maybe let's say a pass the first time for just a certain paper, it does in the beginning give you a bit of doubt. Give you a bit of like, I think what's going on, and then as well, I think in the profession itself, you always go to court hopeful and you prepare and you plan to win your case for your client. So I think when you could say it does happen, but early on in the career, going to court, going before the magistrate, fighting for your client and saying, putting your best foot forward, making your legal argument before the magistrate, and then the magistrate doesn't decide in your way and in your favor, and then now sometimes even the client doesn't understand, and then you have to now go back to the client and explain to them, okay, the magistrate didn't see your matter from our perspective. So those times it is hard, but and then I think it's just one of the lessons in life that teaches you that, okay, a failure, it's not the end. It's just a lesson on the journey of life.
Sure. Katlaho, as a way to wrap up the conversation, I'm going to ask you some quick fire questions. Okay. So the idea is I shoot a word at you and you need to give me one word in plain English. Okay. Don't take us to the courtroom. I'm going to give you courtroom language and you're going to give us one word that describes what I'm saying.
Okay.
So let's start with something easy. Objection.
Judge.
As in, when you say judge, what do you mean?
You're objecting, so it would be objecting, and then you would be saying that to the judge.
Aha, okay. Yes. And what is objecting is to go against the grain of what is being said.
Yes, so another attorney is saying something that isn't in your favor for your client, so you object.
Okay, yes. And then sustained?
That you would say that's from TV. we don't usually use that.
Oh, you don't say sustained?
Yeah, we don't say sustained. But then you would be saying to the magistrate or the judge that you disagree with this, and then you want to put your client's argument forward. Yes.
Leading the witness.
Yes.
What is leading the witness?
Okay, leading the witness, it falls under law of evidence. So under law of evidence, at law school, you can say that they teach us that you mustn't lead your witness. So let's say we're doing cross-examination. Someone has stolen sweets. Someone has stolen sweets, and then maybe in the papers we know that they were wearing a yellow t-shirt. So when I'm cross-examining the witness on the witness stand, I'm not allowed to lead the witness and say, on such and such a day at such and such a time, you were wearing a yellow t-shirt and then did this happen. I can't do that. I have to say, on the 23rd of October 2024 at around 9 o'clock, describe for us what happened, paint the scene for us, and then you as a legal you keep quiet, and then the witness must say what they say, and then after the witness says something that you want to hold on to, you came into the shop, you sat down, you touched your computer. So when you touched your computer and you entered in the password, it's favoring my client. So, and then you keep on going with the witness until they give you something that you need. So you're not allowed to lead them and say, you were wearing Nike shoes. They must say it themselves on the witness stand that they were wearing the Nike shoes. And then as an attorney, I hold on to that. And then I can ask the next question.
I would have probably said, those, you are wearing them. And then the last one, burden of proof.
Burden of proof. So let's say in criminal cases, you are always innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
So the burden of proof is on the state, the national prosecuting authorities. The prosecutors need to prove that an accused person has stolen the bread, has stolen the cell phone. So it's not on the accused person. The burden of proof is not on the accused person who's being accused of stealing a cell phone. The NPA, the National Prosecuting Authority at court, needs to prove that this accused person stole the cell phone, stole the sweet. So the burden of proof is on the prosecutor and on the state.
Oh, see me going to watch that very interesting law series with all the understanding I just got. Thank you so much for joining us, Katleho. This has been a pleasure.
No, thank you so much for having me.
The voice there of admitted attorney of the High Court and a director at Ntlapo Mukhosi Incorporated, Katleho Mukhosi.
Ahoy, matey!
Captain here to help, right, boys?
Set sail with us on a digital voyage like no other. Channel Africa has a treasure trove of awesomeness. That is our website and social media pages.
Tell me, why are you here?
We want you to be part of our adventure.
The winds are changing, Captain. And this time...
Imagine a world where curiosity knows no bounds, where entertainment meets enlightenment, and where every click leads to the African perspective. Visit us on our website, www.channelafrica.co.za, or follow us on Instagram or on X at Channel Africa One. Go on, like us on Facebook at Channel Africa One. So, spread the word. Tell a friend that Channel Africa's online variety is what they need on the web. Channel Africa, the African perspective. Africa's heart beats one story at a time on African Diaries with Sheila.
Zilipendwa na Abedi Jean de la Croix.
Wewe ni mjasiriamali unajihusisha na biashara ya kuuza dawa. Jaribu kutuambia kwanza, kwa nini ulianzisha biashara hiyo?
Tutasema kwamba maisha ya kila siku ni kwamba mtu anapashwa kuwa na maisha ya kuweza kujitegemea. Usitegemee kuajiriwa, lakini utegemee kujiajiri, na baadaye utaweza ukaajiri wengine. Na hiyo ilinipa msukumo mkubwa kwa kuweza kujiajiri na kampuni hii kwa ajili ya kuweza kuwasaidia wale ambao wanahangaika zaidi.
Unauza aina gani ya dawa?
Unasema ni dawa, lakini kwetu sisi tunaita kama vile ni pipi, ambayo ni virutubisho ambavyo vinakwenda kusaidia kwa wale ambao wanatatizwa na aina tofauti ya magonjwa.
Virutubisho hivyo sasa vinatibu magonjwa gani?
Virutubisho hivi vinatunza magonjwa kama vile ya kisukari, shinikizo la damu.
Zilipendwa kila Jumamosi kuanzia saa 12 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati hadi saa 1 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati.
6 decades of rhythm, resonance, and relevance. We are Channel Africa, the African perspective. Africa's voices, Africa's journeys. They're all on African Diaries.
32 after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. We keep things stepping with our Captains of Industry feature, and we're now getting into the world of cosmetics. I'm excited. We're going to be speaking to Zimasa Mudi, who is the founder and CEO of Ututu Organics, a brand built on the belief that skincare is healthcare and that self-love is both personal and collective. Madame Zimasa, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to African Diaries.
Hey, Sheila. Thank you for welcoming me, and thank you to your viewers.
Let's start off with definitions. Yeah, what is uquthu? Because I was looking at my producer. My producer is speaking Tswana. We're all sitting here waiting just at the edge of our seat to just understand what does uquthu mean and the name and where it came from and the concept.
Yes. Ungutu is identity. So it is my clan name. I am Xhosa. We come from an Ungutu clan. So because our brand is focused mostly on healing an African child and raising African awareness in wellness specifically, it was a great idea that I go with my clan, who I am. And so it will align with the values of identity.
Sure.
So that is how Ungutu Organics came about.
And Zimasa, if I were to put you on the spot, who are you?
Okay. Zimasa is a firstborn child. I'm a firstborn girl child from Lenasia South. Though I have my roots in Tsofimbaba in the Eastern Cape, I have spent most of my time in Lenasia South. Professionally, I am an electrical engineer. However, because life is full of reroutes, it rerouted me to the business side, identity finding again.
Sure.
So I had to come back home to self,
Yeah.
and self was cosmetics.
Talk to me about why skincare is healthcare. I mean, it sounds right. Sounds about right? If you take care of your skin, you're taking care of your health. Your skin is your biggest organ. But what does that mean for you?
So for us, or for me rather personally, I learned that African skin exists in limitless shades, undertones, and expressions, each equally valid and beautiful. So it would therefore be like treason if we allow society to dictate to our people which skin should be perfect or deemed perfect.
Yeah.
So skincare is healthcare came from the point of wanting to heal not only the skin on the outer layer, but the person as an African person within. So for us, it's not merely cosmetics; it's deeply connected to well-being.
Sure, Zimasa, you've caught my attention. When you said expressions, I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Talk to me about what your range offers. If we're not just healing skin and it's not just about shades, what exactly are we focusing on?
So our initial and very first product was Acne Set. This was born out of my own experience with acne. So I come from a background where our grandmother knew if any herb for anything, literally. So she would pass this knowledge down to us and our mothers as if you need this, if you have flu, if you have rash, if you have this is what you should use. But then along the way, I lost that because then life had to happen. I grew up. But until I was 23, and then I developed severe acne. And that's when I started using all high-end products, but they weren't really helping because it would perhaps like disappear for 3 or 4 months and they'd be back in the next 6 months. And something just said, you know what, go back to who you are. Whose daughter are you? So I went back to the herbs that I knew from my grandmother, the books she had. And I started from there, and my research grew from there, and that's how our acne set was born. But with the growing of the brand, then we started having sets for uneven skin tone, for blemishes, for dark necks, dark inner thighs, pigmentation, if I may put it that way. So yeah.
Zimasa, you and me are going to be besties by the time this conversation is done, because you just addressed a very big issue in society. And I think this is one that is understated. Hyperpigmentation. Why is my armpit not the same color as my face? Okay. Why is my back 7 colors? Why is that happening? In your research, of course, what have you found causes hyperpigmentation?
Mostly it's what we put in. It's the food that we eat. It's the insulin intolerance. It's sugar. It's many, many things that we eat. Again, going back to wellness, we should be feeding our bodies more of vegetables and fruits, which are quite organic, than anything else that we're eating that is processed. All of our problems, as far as skin is concerned, come from that, and stressors then obviously, and negligence with other people. It will be neglect, it will be stressors, and yeah, that's basically it. But mostly, the biggest part of it, it's what you put in as a person.
And as a cosmetic brand with so much competition, I mean, I'm thinking about the range of skincare brands we have across South Africa. Leave South Africa, across Eastern Cape alone, you know? The competition becomes so heavy. Bigger brands overshadow brands that are on the come up. How have you found your footing in that sphere?
Really, for us, it was important that we educate people. So we are driving our products via education. So we prioritize educating our customers about skincare itself, about the benefits of using natural ingredients, while maintaining also the transparency, because they have to know what percentage of what is in which product. Is it safe for them? And we encourage our clients to actually do see their dermatologist should they feel the need, and advise their dermatologist that I am using this brand, these products from this brand, and I have been told that these are the percentages of each and every ingredient that is in here. So the dermatologist would actually tell them, no, it is safe to use, continue using the product. So I think that is what has actually made us stood out, is the fact that we do not keep the information to ourselves. These are not our products. These products belong to the people that use them.
Sure. And then just as a parting shot, Zimasa, for those who are thinking to themselves, I want to enter the skincare brand industry. I think I have an idea. I think I have a solution to an issue that I don't think is addressed. How would you counsel them? What would be your wise words of counsel?
Firstly, I would say they must be sure, because it is skin, it is humans, it's their well-being, it's their health. Be sure about what you are bringing on board. Do all the research that you need. Bring every other expert that you think you need. And from there, as an entrepreneur, if you go that route, be trusted in the smallest things. So be able to show up for the smallest things that you need to do at the earliest stage of your business, and build processes right there and then. Do not wait until you have 10 clients to actually now start building a process of this is how we're going to work, and build processes with one client, upscale with one client. Do so up until you have your 100, your 1,000 clients. But stay faithful to the business and to the people that are buying from you.
Be trusted in the smallest things. Zimasa, that's going to live with me lifelong. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
The voice there of the founder and CEO of Ututu Organics, that is Zimasa Modi, joining us this evening.
Ritmos e Cultura, com Jacob Tivani.
E os ouvintes do Ritmos e Cultura, hoje em linha com uma das grandezas da música moçambicana, porque não? Ele que é um dos kings da marrabenta, uma bermuda in the building.
É um prazer enorme estar a fazer parte deste programa. Deixe-me só saudar. Boa tarde a todos os ouvintes que me ouvem neste preciso momento. Meu nome é Uma Bermuda, de Alau Fanelo Estarapo, Gás Jago da Fanhela é Mabiscato. Eu vou saudar de uma maneira diferente. Ah, tita buia, mwanango, tiduma tifika giane. Ah, tita buia, mwanango, tiduma tifika giane. Ani motive lo ababa yena otiva mina haikonama. Ani motive lo anona yena otiva wahimbo. Watwa, cá estou eu, irmão, para conversarmos, para falarmos um pouco de tudo. Estou aqui, estou aberto. Eu estou muito feliz porque é a primeira vez que eu falo nesta rádio, falo para os ouvintes, então estou muito feliz.
Ritmos e Cultura com Jacob Tivani. Todos os domingos, das 20 às 21 horas.
6 decades of rhythm, resonance, and relevance. We are Channel Africa, the African perspective. From Cape to Cairo, every beat tells a story. It's African Diaries on Channel Africa.
Spit the drama by I'm in love with you. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. Catch a bullet for you.
greener for you. As long as you want me to. Benzi tali papa ngojera. Uba kama tanga sekera. Kwa viuno vya paikoko. Kutoka Manzabe. Picha twazi twanga kisera. Posti Insta wanga kwa kera. Badaya chali kimoko. Cause I just wanna let them know I'm African beauty. African beauty. You're my African beauty. You're my African beauty. You're my African beauty.
Round the world, girl, I've been looking for you. I think I might just find you in Africa. Girl, you know the sound when I come around. Lost you in the crowd, girl, pick up your crown. Yeah, do it now, do it now. Do it now, do it now. Penzi tali, pamba ngojera. Uba kama tanga segera. Kovyoloka bakoko. Kutoka Mazabe. Picha twaze, twanga kisera. Posti Insta, wanga kwa kera. Bataja vike moko. Cause I just wanna let you know
African beauty. African beauty. You're my African beauty. You're my African beauty. Bembea, takupepea. African beauty. Oh, love is what I see when I look into your eyes. Tiny Cubo, waga navona. And you know it is up to be the one that takes you high. Timwili chumbani kila kona. Benzi tali papa ngojera. Uba kama tanga sekera. Kwa viuno vya paikoko. Kutoka Manzabe. Picha twazi twanga kisera. Posti Insta wanga kwa kera. Badaya chali kimoko. Cause I just wanna let them know I'm African beauty. Oh, you're mine, you're mine. Yes, you're mine, African beauty. Are you nice? I'm in love with you. There's nothing that wouldn't do. Get your blood for you. As long as you want me to. I'm in love with you. There's nothing that wouldn't do. Get your green in for you.
Tune in and turn up the volume. This is Channel Africa.
Tenho mil razões para reclamar, mas falta aquela força para falar. O que ela fez não tem mais perdão, mas ouço sempre a voz do coração. E os nossos bons momentos apagam os seus erros. Aí eu me convenço que ela é o meu ar. E eu ainda insisto, por que que não desisto? Eu sei que não mereço o que ela tem pra me dar. E ela mente, finge que gosta bué de mim. Anda
This is Roy Orlando, and this one titled Magoa, bringing us to 50 after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. I know that my technical producer is enjoying this song. I know it. I know deep down within, somewhere inside her, there's a Kizomba dancer. Perhaps there's one in you too. Tell me about it. +27 83288 6684.
6 decades of rhythm, resonance, and relevance. We are Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Zilipendwa na Abedi Jean de la Croix.
Wewe ni mjasiriamali unajihusisha na biashara ya kuuza dawa. Jaribu kutuambia kwanza, kwa nini ulianzisha biashara hiyo?
Tutasema kwamba maisha ya kila siku ni kwamba mtu anapashwa kuwa na maisha ya kuweza kujitegemea. Usitegemee kuajiriwa, lakini utegemee kujiajiri, na baadaye utaweza ukaajiri wengine. Na hiyo ilinipa msukumo mkubwa kwa kuweza kujiajiri na kampuni hii ajili ya kuweza kuwasaidia wale ambao wanahangaika zaidi.
Unauza aina gani ya dawa?
Unasema ni dawa, lakini kwetu sisi tunaita kama vile ni pipi, ambayo ni virutubisho ambavyo vinakwenda kusaidia kwa wale ambao wanatatizwa na aina tofauti ya magonjwa.
Virutubisho hivyo sasa vinatibu magonjwa gani?
Virutubisho hivi vinatunza magonjwa kama vile ya kisukari, shinikizo la damu.
Zilipendwa kila Jumamosi kuanzia saa 12 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati hadi saa 1 kamili majira ya Afrika ya Kati.
Africa's voices, Africa's journeys. They all on African Diaries.
52 after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. It is time for us to wrap up conversations. But on standby is the man behind the show that comes in at midnight, taking you to 3 a.m. A party starter is what he is. His name is Morris Touch. He is of the Afro Republic. Morris, hello.
Sheila Ndikumana, how are you doing?
I am excited. I'm inspired. I feel that the past 3 conversations that we had on the show this evening excited me about my occupation. We were talking all things captain of industry, and we were in the spheres of law. We spoke skincare products. We spoke manufacturing and the automotive industry. And so I'm feeling rather... I don't know. There's a zeal that's coming to me that is exciting me about broadcasting. That's how I'm doing. How are you?
I'm very well, man. I'm very well. I thought that you would elaborate on that one.
Morris, you have to watch the show, Morris. Watch the show.
I'll definitely do that. But would I be able to see and understand your excitement, where the excitement is coming from?
You will.
You see, that's where my question is. Where is the excitement coming from? You have heard everything about other occupations. What then triggered you to feel the way you're feeling right now about your own occupation?
Look at you interviewing me on my show. Well done, Morris. So what excited me most is that the sky is not the limit.
All right.
Okay, the galaxy, the universe, you name it, stretch it as far and as wide as you want to. Dream big. You know, even if you fall on a treetop, that's okay. You're aiming for the stars and the treetop is what you got. You dream again. And then maybe this time you fall on lightning and then it catapults you into the sky. All I'm trying to say, Morris, is you can dream bigger than what you're currently dreaming. And that's what's exciting me. Talking about dreams, I might be in La La Land as you do your show. So talk to me about what we can expect on the Afro Republic.
I love the idea of dreaming. I love it. Yeah. I love it. I love it. We are blessed to be part and parcel of a great career like the one that we are in, broadcasting. Something that not everyone is privileged to be part and parcel of that.
Yeah.
So if you are part of that, then you are blessed. So that's how I view broadcasting and the endless possibilities that come with the career as well. Yeah. So I think I'm sure I'm in the same space with you right now. I now can feel your excitement. I'm also feeling the very same way.
I am glad, Morris. I hope the excitement is also about the show that comes our way, yes?
Exactly. We've got a fantastic show for you from 12 midnight to 3 a.m. And being a Saturday, the mixes are loaded as we speak right now. 2 fantastic mixes coming through from our guest DJ, the Timeless DJ, and that will be at 1:30, and the other one will drop at 2:30. If you treat me nice, I might drop one at 12:30.
Talk to me nicely, Morris. Talk to me nicely.
Yeah. So that's the show that we have for you from now till 3 o'clock as we come to the end of yet another fantastic month and week for Afro Republic. It's been great. We can't wait to step into the month of November with so much gratitude for the life that we're living, and as we pray for a much, much brighter February.
Morris, you said November and my brain went, where have you been? What is going on?
I say November.
You came at me yesterday saying, "Oh,
Did I say
Sheila,
January?"
no, good sir. No, Sheila, you felt like the month was long because you're broke. Now, here you are saying that we are coming out of November. Do you see what January can do to you? Do you see how long and dragged the experience is?
January is something else. I had someone writing on their status that 97 January.
It's a long one. It is a long one, but we're finally coming to the end.
Yes. High five to you.
Thank you, Morris. We catch you in the next 3 minutes. The voice there of Morris Touch of the Afro Republic. From the team and I, it has been an absolute pleasure keeping you company. We'll catch you in the new month, that is. We'll catch you in February. I must say thank you to the team that was. On digital, we had Sebenzile Msindo, the voice, the noise, as well as Elaine Wengani. On technical, we had Kathy Chuchu Malika, who is a superstar of note, and she knows why. Just know the shows sound ever so smooth because Kathy is on the ones and twos. And then lastly, on production, we had our super producer, that is Puleng Molabatsi. The name is Sheila Ndikumana, and until we meet again, cheers.